Season 3 has officially been announced, and the first episode will be released on June 27, 2025. In this video, we'll go through all the fresh photos, news, and revealed events for Squid Game Season 3. With the official announcement, we get a glimpse at the first set of photos from the scenes in the next season. The first image to unfold the next important scene is a released banner of Squid Game Season 3, where we see one of the pink soldiers dragging the body of a player. The playground picture gives us an understanding that this is the already revealed new game with two giant dolls. Their large silhouettes can be seen in the background, yet the number of the player remains a mystery. Player 204 is not a key character in this season and hasn't appeared on screen before, making it difficult to recall this number. Could this be an unintentional post-production mistake, or does it hold a deeper meaning? Following the events of Season 1, we know that the frontman already took part in the games in 2015, and perhaps we may see some flashbacks from his story, exploring the dramatic change in his personality from a police officer to the host of deadly games. Could this banner scene showcase a scene from the games in the past? From the previous teaser trailer, we noticed that the doll in the Season 3 trailer does not match the girl robot from Season 1 and 2. Perhaps this is her earlier version from the past, and by introducing this doll, In-ho wants to place all players into his own history, making them experience the red light green light game as it was during his time in the deadly games. Even though we can only predict and guess for now, Season 3 will definitely reveal the frontman's backstory and how he became who he is today. What are your thoughts regarding this banner? Share in the comments. Moving forward, another new image has been revealed showing Goon handcuffed to a bed. The interior around him makes it clear that he is in the familiar player's room, chained to one of the beds. On the other side, we see his angry expression toward the person he is talking to. It's no surprise that after Goon was captured, he was taken to the player's room and chained to a bed to prevent further trouble. However, this completely breaks the rules of the game, where everyone is supposed to be equal and have the same rights. Chained to the bed, Goon is more vulnerable and defenseless against other players who could easily harm him without him being able to fight back. Let's dive deeper into this photo. Most viewers believe this mysterious person is the frontman in his mask, but the lighting in the frame suggests otherwise. The green highlight on the shoulder indicates a player's uniform, meaning Goon is speaking to another player. His negative expression suggests he is talking to someone who made him angry. Looking back at previous events, the rebellion, the many deaths, and the people who both followed and opposed Goon, we can predict that this may be a player from the opposing team, mocking Goon for his failure. Some viewers speculate that this could be Player 1, whom Goon believed had died during the rebellion, but who, of course, survived and is now confronting him in the player's room. It's likely that he is sharing his negative thoughts about how things didn't go as planned. Despite this theory being strong, the next new photos revealed from Season 3 make it impossible. This moment will be highlighted in a minute, but now let's analyze the next new photo. We see a familiar pink soldier, Kong No-yeol, or Soldier 11, a woman who took her duties in the games very seriously, but also formed a connection with one player whom she kept in sight on throughout Season 2. The photo shows that she is no longer inside the deadly games, as the background suggests an island with a rocky beach. This exact rocky beach was seen in Season 1 when we followed the story of police officer Wang Junho, who was searching for his older brother and trying to send photos of the revealed deadly games to his police department. Standing on the beach means that Noel managed to leave the games, but for an unknown reason. In previous videos, we discussed the theory that player 146, Kango, is not dead and was rescued by her. She had met this player long before the games, and even had a chance to meet his daughter, a little girl suffering from an illness. Could this image confirm that she helped him escape after the failed rebellion? Noel knows the deadly games labyrinths well, including the secret underground entrances, So most likely, if she really saved the life of player 146, they could have escaped together. This way, they might encounter a searching team under the command of Wang Junho, trying to locate the island and help them reach it for rescue. The remaining players, one way or another, continue to fight for survival. Her role was significant in every episode of Season 2, but we know how unpredictable main character storylines can be in Squid Game Season 3. Her rescue mission could turn into a sacrifice, putting her life at risk to save player 246, who needs to escape for his daughter. Share your predictions on her future in the comments. The next photo has sparked a lot of discussion. A mysterious new box appears in the player's room, and the most familiar players look scared and saddened. Speculation about who is inside the box hasn't stopped. Some believe it could be player 388, Kong Dio. However, this theory is debunked when we look at the background and see a blurred silhouette of player 388. Another theory suggests it could be player 390. Yun's best friend, whose death was shown at the end of episode 7 in Season 2. Another possibility is player 246, Park Jong-gok, who, despite previous theories, might have actually died and been brought back to the room. Though bringing back dead players for goodbyes seems unlikely, one major clue stands out. Player 120, Choen RR, is seen sitting without his green jacket, instead wearing a jacket that starts with the number 2. Most likely, this jacket belonged to player 246. In the scene of his death, we see that this jacket was with him, meaning it could only have reached the player's room along with him during the games. These two characters became very close during the Mingle game when player 246 rescued player 120. Since then, they've been seen only next to each other, showcasing their strong bond. If player 246 was really killed, player 120 would take his jacket and continue playing the games in his memory and honor. The last hypothesis about this photograph proposes that the player in the container was killed during the resistance, which is the reason their body is there and why the Pink Warriors need to remove it. Despite the fact that we can't rest assured who precisely is in the container, we realize without a doubt that it must be somebody from the group of players, as they respond horrendously to the individual inside. Who do you believe is inside the crate? Share your considerations in the remarks. The following two photographs center around the fate of Season 3, especially Front Man, otherwise called Player 1. In one scene, he is seen sitting alone in his room, looking befuddled while gazing at his veil. At this stage, we can accept that the celebrities have not yet shown up at the games, and he is watching the following game alone. His look recommends he might be re-evaluating his job in the games, and the reason for the whole occasion. Be that as it may, what might have caused him to feel as such? One hypothesis proposes that the following game will uncover the demise of player 122, Kim Junhee, the pregnant young lady who appeared to construct an association with player 1 during the games. He generally took care of her, gave her milk, and got some information about her condition, making it clear he felt a few obligation regarding her and her unborn youngster. This returns us to his past, where we realize his better half was pregnant yet unfortunately passed on because of disease. The demise of player 122 in the impending game may be what causes this snapshot of reflection, as an unborn kid is a blameless soul. This would straightforwardly struggle with the alleged principles of the games, where all members enter willingly. Might his new convictions for this young lady at some point stir the longing to stop the games? Drop your considerations in the remarks. Here's something interesting. The next photo of the front man is taken in a familiar location, the VIP's viewing room. This confirms that in Season 3, we will finally be introduced to the VIPs and their involvement in the games. The unique exterior of this room is unmistakable, And seeing the frontman in his mask here suggests that the game is approaching its final stage, the Squid Game itself. Just like in Season 1, he will host the VIPs and oversee their fates on the lives of the remaining players. This is why he could not stand in the player's room and talk with Gun, who was cuffed to the bed. There is no chance he could continue playing as Player 1 while hosting the game at the same time. Many more new photos will be released in the coming weeks, as the official premiere date has been set. Episode 1 of Season 3 will be released on June 27, which is just 146 days away. Make sure to like this video and comment below how many days are left until the premiere from the day you're watching this. Your subscription is the best inspiration for creating more videos and sharing exciting new insights about your favorite series. Subscribe to the channel to watch more videos revealing behind-the-scenes moments, bloopers, improvised scenes, and hidden details you might have missed while watching Squid Game. See you in the next video.